Good morning and welcome. WRAL TV is pleased to present Spiritual Awakening, a showcase for the area's finest gospel performers.
It is another day that the Lord has made, and we should all rejoice and be exceedingly glad in it. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another great time with Spiritual Awakening. I'm your host, Bishop Terrence Jenkins. Listen, we want to remind you always you can watch this show on WRAL.com. Go to the search box there and type up Spiritual Awakening and watch this show and a variety of others that we've recorded as much as you like. And do not forget that we are on WRAZ Fox 50 at 6:30 every Sunday morning. Today we have, out of the Raleigh area, it's really a community group, Called to Worship. They're in our studio, everyone. Some of you have never heard of them before, but to those of you who will hear them for the first time, you'll be glad you did. Stay there, everyone. We're going to enjoy, out of the Raleigh area, Called to Worship.
Everywhere.
And it is good to know, always good to know that God is there always. Everybody, called to worship right here in our studio, getting your Sunday morning started off just right. Marshall is the director. He's also the founder of this group, and we're more than excited to have the opportunity to talk with him a little bit later in the show. Remember, God is with you always. You're going to enjoy some more spiritual awakening, but we want to share with you on today. There's a lot of things we need to talk about. I think you're going to want to know about this group. But again, if you stay right there, you're going to hear about it. But right now, let's hear some good singing.
Joy in the time of sorrow. He's my hope for tomorrow. He's the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. He's my joy in the time of sorrow. He's my hope for tomorrow. He keeps on blessing me. He keeps on blessing me. Hey, rejoice. Rejoice, 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 rejoice.
We'll return to Spiritual Awakening in just a moment. Now back to Spiritual Awakening.
All right, we're still here because you're still there, and you all need to give God praise today. They were giving God praise a while ago, but y'all should have seen them going at the end of all that. That was a lot of fun. It really was. And I'm standing here with Marshall Troublefield.
Yes.
Y'all can give the Lord praise for him. Yeah. Who is the founder of this group?
Yes.
All right. How long, man?
We've been going since 2015, so we're coming into our 4th year.
4 years.
Yes.
That's a blessing. It
Yes.
really is a blessing. And so, tell us something about the group. How did this get started?
So it actually started in 2015.
Okay.
I wanted to do a throwback birthday musical. So I got on Facebook and sent out a couple of texts, did a couple of phone calls, just said, hey, I want to do this throwback choir concert. I need your help.
Right.
And reached out to a couple of people, and we're here today. We started in 2015, and everyone wanted to keep it going. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So you had a relationship with some of them before you got started.
Yes.
Okay, this is pretty good. So, some thank yous. I mean, where are you all rehearsing at first?
So right now we're rehearsing at Chosen Generation Christian Church here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Yes.
All right, so how are your rehearsals? I mean, is it fun? It looks like y'all would have a lot of fun at your practice. They're laughing.
Our rehersals are
He keeps you all
church
going, I can
service.
tell. Okay.
We
All right.
have church in our rehearsals.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way it should be anyway.
Yes.
You all are working on well, there were a few more thank yous now. You wanted to thank a couple of other folks.
Absolutely.
Hey, I don't want to stop there.
Absolutely.
gonna
First
be in
and
trouble.
foremost, I want to give a shout out before I move on to this group of young people that
Right.
stand behind me, because without them, I can do nothing
Right.
outside of Jesus.
Of
So I
course.
always want to share any moment with them.
Absolutely.
As well as the band.
There we go. We didn't want to forget them. Yeah. They're sitting over there waiting. Now, let's just see if he's going to remember. You know, I just saved you, man.
Trust me, I have to pay for it in the end.
I know.
Also want to give a shout out to my pastor and co-pastor David and Dorothea Wise
Okay.
at Mount Moriah Pentecostal Church of the Apostolic Faith.
All right.
And all of the pastors here represented.
I'm sure,
here
yes.
in the choir.
And this is true. Because they represent different churches, different cities,
Yes.
and everywhere.
Yes.
Now, you all are working on, have you started working on a recording?
We haven't started on it, but this year, hopefully by June, we're going to be putting out our first single.
Whoa, okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Can I get a sneak preview of what it's going to be?
Actually, the next song that we're going to do
Oh,
is
get out.
going to be that song.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, but that's going to be exciting, man. Well,
Absolutely.
Viewers are watching you. You want to travel. You're looking to do a lot of travel and all
Yes,
that.
if they want to book us, we will come.
Okay, give us your contact information. How can viewers get in contact with you? They'll have an opportunity to see the number, and I'll give that as well. But you have is it a website you have?
Yes, they can reach us, and I've been wanting to do this since I was a kid.
Oh, get out of here.
So they can reach us at the number below.
Right.
The number below, which is on Facebook, is Called2Worship. You can also reach us at wearecalled2worship@gmail.com.
Okay, and you gave them the web address. And I'm gonna give y'all the phone number that's right there, the screen below there, right? Here we go. 910-264-3568. Again, that's 910-264-3568. That's the number 2. Again?
That is the number 2, and my last shout out to our wonderful business and booking manager.
That's right.
Dr. Norman E.J.
All
Stewart.
right, everybody. Called to Worship in the studio, everybody. Thank you for watching Spiritual Awakening. It's a lot of life in this place, and we thank you for being a part of it. You're going to enjoy some more great singing, everyone.
I will bless your name.
We'll return to Spiritual Awakening in just a moment. Now back to Spiritual Awakening.
Thanks for watching Spiritual Awakening, everybody. Thank you again for always supporting this show. Hey, listen, I want to always share with you, if you're looking for a place to worship on Sunday mornings, I want to invite you personally to Interstate Ministries. We're at 4584 US 70 Business West. Again, that is in Clayton, North Carolina. Service time is at 10 a.m. Looking to see you there. We also have Sunday school at 9 o'clock as well. On behalf of Donna Anderson, who is our producer, and the entire Spiritual Awakening staff, we'll see you again next Sunday.
Myself
us next week for more of the area's best in gospel music here on Spiritual Awakening.
Give it